Welcome to the Souletics Way, a guide for sport and life. Mental, physical, spiritual, technological, and strategic resource to help you dominate the challenges of life. I am here as a guide to assist you in
I was
overcoming
struggling in my
the
environment, so I
identifiable and
adapted,
unforeseen
exercised kindness,
circumstances that
used the
deter you
different
from your
strategies,
vision
studied
and
diligently,
purpose for life.
and when that
A
didn't work,
voice to
I
encourage you
changed scenery.
to reach and
Failure is
maintain
not an option.
peak
I
performance
will
in
adapt,
sport and
reinvent,
life
continue to
despite the
learn, but I won't
circumstances you
quit.
face.
I said, get up.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, I want to talk about get right to it and just give you value and talk about some wealth building companies to invest and prepare financially. So these are companies that are um, there very easy. They have apps for you on your mobile application, whether that's iOS or Android. And I want to say first that this is not investment advice. This is just providing you a resource. This is content for entertainment purposes only. And but I want to give you value and give you some resources for you to do your own research. So these companies or applications allow you to invest in stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, and even some of the others. They allow you to even invest in cryptocurrencies. Is specifically more recently this week or last week, SEC approved a Bitcoin ETF. So now that's another industry that people can benefit from. But more importantly is to understand what resources you have available before you make any decision. Now, the key is to understand that you don't have to have thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. You can start with just $1 or $2. Um, I believe you can invest as little as $1 and you'll get a fraction of a stock. For example, you can have a fraction of an Apple stock, a fraction of an Nvidia stock, or some of these growth stocks. And I'll talk about later in some of the industries that are emerging um, going forward. But Acorns is a great company. They provide um, individuals the ability to trade up to the nearest dollar. Um, you can invest in diversified ETF. You can also get educational content. That's a great platform. I'll give you one of my favorites at the end, which is not on this page, but I wanted to discuss these eight first. Webull is another commission free trading similar to um, Robinhood. It extended trading hours. You have paper trading, and there's a lot of YouTube financial sites that recommend Webull. And then E-Trade. Again, this offers extensive research, a variety of investments, stocks, options, mutual funds, and more. Stocks, of course, you can own a percentage uh, of a company through buying the stock, and then options is a way to create leverage for yourself and also a mechanism to protect your investment. And then you have mutual funds and more. I'll get into those things later. Again, my focus is not financial, so my focus is giving you the resources, the content to make decisions, the mental, physical, spiritual, right, technological, and the strategic, the strategy to be able to make it. So while I don't focus on finance, finance is always a component. Well, it's a component in this world that we live in. And then there's Fidelity. Fidelity's name brand. You also have Charles Schwab. M1 Finance is a lot of favorite. If you do some research on that, again, do research before you make decisions. You may find a company that's different, that's not on this list. And then you have TD Ameritrade, another company. And then Coinbase. I put Coinbase on this list because now cryptocurrencies is an emerging industry. So whether the blockchain is the technology, so it's the technology that cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin sits on. So blockchain is an emerging technology, and it's something that everyone should be aware of. Whether or not you believe in it or invest there, that's another question. But Coinbase allows you the ability to invest in companies that are focused on blockchain technology. It has a very easy learning curve. The platform offers the advanced trading platform for active traders, and commissions can be high, like many others, but there's your option for um, for cryptocurrencies. Now, some of the other ones on the list, um, such as Webull, Acorns, Fidelity, they do allow an ability to invest in the blockchain or Bitcoin and Ethereum, um, which should tell you something. If a company like Fidelity has that flexibility, then you know that there's likely an emerging technology that's coming down the pipeline that will be on blockchain technology. So it's something to be aware of. And these are 8 companies that will allow you to invest for as little as $1, right? So instead of buying that, you know, that Starbucks or, spending that money in places that you don't need to spend it, you can invest in as little as $1. Now, one of the favorites, that I like, they've had some issues in the past, but I I I, I like Robinhood. Now, Robinhood, that's one of the, I think just the ease of use, commission-free trading, fractional shares. It has a user-friendly interface. It's very simple. It does allow options trading, which allows you to to create leverage for yourself. So $100 could be worth $1,000. Could act like $1,000 when you're investing. So you can make more with a smaller investment, but obviously the risk goes up. And then you have cash management resources, educational resources. This is a web and mobile platform. Um, and then there was some controversies and challenges. I wanted to put that on here. The GameStop trading in early 2021 was a big thing. But the investment offerings that Robinhood has include stocks, ETFs, options, cryptocurrencies. This is I mean, a good option, but do your research again. This is not advice. This is for entertainment purposes, for you to do your due diligence, and for me to be a resource for you to just get information. I thank you so much for joining me. Again, I want to give you the content as fast, as quick as possible, give you the meat, get right to it, so that you get value. I know that the algorithm and everything, that there's other issues and different ways that people do things, but I really want to give you value, so that you can take charge of your athletic life, whether you're making money in investing it, and your life outside of sport, which in reality it should be all one, it should be unified and balanced.